Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, we're going back to the basics of everything I've always taught, which is self-love is going to be the foundation of manifesting the relationship you want. It's the key, it's the foundation, it's the bottom layer. It's not the thing to skip over. And so why is this? What is self-love? How do you do it? And honestly, if you do self-love really well, you can manifest a relationship just from self-love. So I'm going to talk about that as well. Before I jump in, please know that I have lots of self-study manifesting courses. There's a few self-love self-study courses down there. I am going to be putting out more self-love courses this year, so I'm excited to do that. There's also courses to manifest a specific person, new love, feminine energy, and money down there as well. Okay, so let's talk about this. This has always been really the core of my teaching when it comes to manifesting a relationship and manifesting love. The reason it's been the core of my teaching, it's been the core of my personal experience as well. When I really implemented practices of self-love, and there's multiple ways to practice self-love. I talk about that in my self-love masterclass. But when I really started implementing the practices of self-love, the way men started to interact with me completely changed. And why is that? Well, I started treating myself as a goddess. I started seeing myself as a total amazing woman, as a catch, as incredible, as beautiful. I literally started seeing myself that way. And it became very obvious that then men started to see me the exact way I was seeing myself. So this goes back to everyone is yourself pushed out, right? Other people are going to see you as you see yourself. They're going to reflect your beliefs about who you are back to yourself. This is a key to manifesting other people. This isn't the full story, but it is very much the key. And this is self-love, seeing yourself as amazing, seeing yourself as a catch, seeing yourself as beautiful, seeing yourself as irresistible, seeing yourself as magnetic. I have a course down there called Become Magnetic. Seeing yourself in this particular way completely shifts how other people see you. Life is just a mirror. Other people are reflecting back to you what you think, feel, and believe about yourself. And so if you think you're amazing, other people are going to think so too. It's a super simple equation. It works every time, okay? So for this reason, self-love is incredibly important. Another reason it's really important is in order to manifest a relationship that you feel great in, you can't skip over the self-love part. So think about it this way. Let's say you just jump over the self-love part and you just start manifesting another person. You're imagining them coming in, you're imagining them loving you, but you don't feel great about yourself. You still feel insecure. You don't feel good enough, these types of things. What's going to happen? How is that going to show up in the relationship and be manifested in the relationship? You're going to be paranoid that you're going to lose them. Then you're going to manifest losing them. You're going to not feel worthy of the relationship, and the relationship is going to go away. So if we don't do the necessary self-love work, which is the foundation, you build a house on a foundation. If you don't do this necessary foundational work of self-love, the house crumbles. The relationship crumbles. It will happen every time. But if you do the self-love work and you simply work on yourself, you love yourself, you know you are amazing, you get the reflection. So what are the ways to start self-love practices? There's many, many, many different self-love practices, but I think the absolute easiest way to start a self-love practice is by using I am statements. And when I say I am statements, I don't mean just starting your affirmation with an I am. It could be I am, I feel, I know, I love. Really essentially starting an affirmation with the word I. So why are we doing this? Because when you're doing self-love, you're talking and thinking and changing how you feel about yourself. You are the center of the manifestation. And so when you're doing an I am practice, you want to, and an I am self-love practice in particular, you want to be praising yourself. That's what you're doing when you're doing self-love. You are praising yourself. Now, if you want to, you can think about, well, how would I want someone else to praise me? Maybe I would want them to think I'm beautiful. Maybe I would want them to think I'm a catch. Maybe I would want them to think I'm incredible. great. You can use that as like ways to understand, like, okay, here's the types of affirmations I want to use. But I really do recommend also leaving someone else out of this. How do you want to see yourself? Who do you want to be? What do you want to know about yourself? These are going to be things like, I'm beautiful. I'm special. I'm an amazing person. I'm so worth it. There's no one else like me. There's no one else out there that is like me. See, I'm deviating from the I am, but they're all kind of related. Essentially, you're saying, I am an amazing person. That's all that self-love is. It's affirming and knowing and living in the knowing that you are really amazing. We have to sometimes do actual practices to really ingrain that we are this incredible. But what you will find after you start and do a self-love practice for a period of time is that eventually it's just going to be who you are. It's just going to be what you know about yourself. If you practice self-love, these I am statements, I'm incredible, I'm beautiful, I'm special, I'm wonderful, I'm worth it, there's no one else like me, I'm an amazing person, I'm such a catch, I'm such an incredible person. You just cycle these types of affirmations over and over again, but you're really feeling the truth of them. If you're doing a self-love practice like this, there will be a moment in time where you just know that to be true. You just know it to be true about yourself. And that is when you've really embodied the wish fulfilled. The wish fulfilled for self-love is you know how incredible you are. Yes, it is an end state. Yes, it is a wish fulfilled. You know how incredible you are. And what happens from there is, number one, you don't have to necessarily remind yourself how incredible you are. But number two, you automatically will be telling yourself these types of affirmations all the time. You'll automatically be thinking about yourself in this way. You'll just know that you're so amazing. And you can create that knowing of yourself simply through practices like this. So again, there's a lot of different ways to practice self-love. There's self-acceptance, which I would love to talk about more. There's inner child work, which is showing up for the you that is wounded, the you that is triggered, the you that is sad. I have a course called Free Yourself that takes you exactly how to heal that part of yourself so you don't play it out in relationships anymore. There is connecting to your higher self, which is your infinite self, your God self. That is a version of self-love. There's so many versions and practices of self-love. I talk about a lot of them in my self-love masterclass, but this is the practice that will change your life. It's hands down the practice that will change your life. We could talk about self-concept, and there's a similarity. Self-love isn't really self-concept. The reason is self-concept is how you think of yourself in relationship to a subject, right? So the subject could be relationship, and self-concept is I'm someone who's chosen. I'm someone who's desired. I'm someone who's wanted. It's very specific to relationship. Or your self-concept around money is I'm someone who money just flows to. I'm someone who makes money so easily. I'm someone who's wealthy, right? That's what self-concept is. Self-love is the actual practice of loving yourself, liking yourself, totally thinking you're worthy for anything and everything, thinking you're amazing no matter what. That's what self-love is. And if you do the self-love work, which is the foundation for manifesting anything, not just a relationship. I mean, it's really necessary to manifest a relationship, but it will help you manifest money. It will help you manifest anything. If you do that work, you are going to manifest what you want. Okay? Thank you all for being here with me. I love being here with you. I'll see you soon. Bye.